Hey, first graders! We did it! We're almost finished with our information book unit, and it's almost time to publish. But before we publish, we have to revise. We're up to the revising part of the writing process. When we revise, we add or take away from our books to make our writing better. When we revise our information books this week, we want to make sure that all of our books have these 5 features of nonfiction texts. These are 5 ways that information book writers teach their readers, and we want to make sure that we have these 5 things in our books also. You want to make sure that your book has an introduction or a way that you say hello to your reader. You want to make sure that you tell your topic part by part across the pages of the book. You want to make sure that you teach your reader using teaching pictures and labels. You can make sure that your book has nonfiction text features like a table of contents, bold words, and a glossary. And you can find a way to end your book with a conclusion. So when you go back and revise today, you want to see if your book has these 5 elements of an information book. And if not, you can use today to add that into your book. Let's try this in my book. We'll read through my book all about shoes and we'll notice how I teach my readers. All about shoes, kinds of shoes, things you do in shoes, shopping time, and parts of a shoe. What's this we have here? Yep, it's a table of contents. So I have the table of contents. Let's keep reading to see what else I have in my book. Okay, so now we're on this page, kinds of shoes. Sandals, snow boots, and rain boots. There are kinds of shoes for summer like sandals. There are kinds of shoes for winter like warm and cozy snow boots. You can even have kinds of shoes for rainy weather like rain boots. Well, I have my table of contents on this page and I have my teaching labels so I can check off that I have labels and pictures. Let's keep going. On this page, things you can do in shoes, I have my bold word cleats and I define cleats for my reader. I tell my reader what cleats mean. Cleats have spikes to help stick to the ground. So I have my bold words on this page. I have my teaching pictures and labels on this page. And I'm also realizing that I'm telling my topic part by part across pages. My big topic is about shoes, and I'm telling my reader different things about shoes. So I can check that off also. Let's keep going. Over here, for parts of a shoe, you can see that I have teaching pictures with labels on this page, and I have more bold words, a sole and a tongue. I'm still telling my reader the topic part by part across pages. Let's keep going. Up on my last page, it's my conclusion. In my conclusion, I remind my reader what they just learned about, and then I send them off. So I have my conclusion here. So I had my table of contents, I had my bold words, I have my conclusion. I teach my reader using teaching pictures and labels, and I tell my topic part by part. So what I'm missing is an introduction from my book, and I'm missing a glossary. So these are some things that I could work on today in writing workshop. So writers, today you're going to read through your books to make sure that you have these 5 different ways that information book writers teach their readers. Off you go.